Hey Drew, so I thought I'd just share my screen. I don't really have anything particular to touch on, but I thought I would just share my screen while I update this menu and just have it as a reference. I think I've got I think I have a good understanding of how this works, and um, it basically is the same as adding the menu items is the same as how we did it before. I had shared a previous video on that. But I'm just going to kind of go through it here. So there's basically 4 pieces to adding something to any of the menus here, including the programs and this section and the events. This section is another ball of wax, but I understand how that works too. So we can include, I don't know if you want to include programs and events or just events. So on the Surprise Valley Next Gen page, so please let me know. But everything above programs and events is it's just a static page. And this is the high school page. I'm using it I'm looking at as an example. This is just all static content. And somebody does come in here and update this from time to time, I guess. It's not all just, posted ministry and calendar type things. So, okay, pardon me. So the first thing, let's go ahead and add the pastoral care page. And so Colin's already updated this. I do see the content item here, so we're good. The second piece is the page layout, which I added, and it's the template there. This PHP file, that is where you can include events and programs and things like that, and new template for the next gen pages if we want to include events on those. But again, I want to make sure, I want to see if do we want to include all events. Like right now, if you look at the high school ministries page, it includes events, but it's including all of them. It's not just high school related events. It's everything down here that's coming up. So we could do that. We can include everything on the next gen, pages or the Surprise Valley pages or whatever. You can include you can include this events section on any page. So you just have to let me know which pages you want to include that on, and we can do that. You could even make a new event category and only have Surprise Valley events in there, which might make a lot of sense. So that may be something that we do too, is break up the events between campuses. But that's, again, I'll need some guidance on that before I do anything. So okay, so here's the page layout. Pastoral care, it just uses a typical template there. This template does not include programs or events. So that's the second piece, and we got that in there. Third piece is the navigation. We'll go into main, and we don't have that here. So Surprise Valley campus, we only have next gen under that. So we're going to add it. We're going to clear, and we'll do pastoral care. And the parent will be Surprise Valley, hopefully. Where are you? I know it's in here. Here it is. Okay. URL key could be SV Pastoral Care. Page title could be Surprise Valley Pastoral Care. You could use the same description and keyword. That doesn't really matter for us, I don't think. Configuration, I just leave that blank. Content and access. The content page will be usually at the bottom when you add a new one. This is where the page layout that we created shows up. So, and we'll make this enabled. and not hidden, because we're going to reveal this whole Surprise Valley campus here in a moment. So I'm going to submit that. I'm going to try and kind of start to hurry through this a little bit more. First one, we'll just create the rest of them real quickly. I just want to be a little more detailed on the first one so you can use this video as a reference. Okay, so enabled, yes, yes, hidden, no, no. So all we have to do is change Surprise Valley Campus to yes, and that'll show up on the front end. But we got two more to add. They are SV Prayer. So I'm going to go back, check that the content's there. I know you said that Colin created it, so. Oh, there's a not content. There's a fourth step. So the third step is adding the navigation link. So if I change this to SV Next Gen, yeah, I can see the page content there. There's a fourth step. Right now, if I skip the fourth step and I just go to the SV Pastoral page, it doesn't show. It doesn't have any. There's no content there. It doesn't. There's no assign to it. So you have to assign the content to that link, basically. The way you do that is go down to the Pastoral Care link, and on the far right here, you click this page icon, and then you click Insert Content, and then you select that content, which is SV Pastoral Care, and click Submit, and then Continue, and then you can see it here. So now if we go look on the front page, it should contain that content. There it is. So that's the content that Colin made for that. Okay, so that's the 4 steps. So it's basically, content, page layout, navigation, and then the page, adding the particular content to this navigation piece. We'll just go through here and we'll do prayer next. And I'm just going to double check, make sure that the content is there. SV prayer. See if Colin's put some content in there. Yep. Okay. And let's do page layout. Here we're gonna create a new page. The SV prayer. Choose the right column template. Submit, that shows the events down the right side. Continue. Okay, so we got the SV prayer in there now. We can go create the navigation item. Main. Dynamic. Display. It's going to be prayer. Don't want the SV to show up in there. The parent is Surprise Valley campus. Page URL SV _ prayer. Surprise Valley prayer. What we'll call it. The page title. And then content page is going to be enabled. Submit. We'll go down to that item and add the page to it. I'm gonna check out this Pastoral Care one. Yeah, I spelled surprise wrong. Update there. Okay. Prayer. So we'll add the page. Step 4. Insert content. Once you do this a few times, you'll have it. You have it down. Prayer. submit, continue. Back. So now if I go to SV prayer on the front end, just check it, and yep, it's there. Okay. And the last one is SV worship. So we'll just confirm that everything's there. We'll go to content. And yep, here's worship. Make sure it's got some content in there. Yep. Okay. And then make a new page layout for it. Not content, worship. That generic layout there. Submit. Continue. Navigation. Main. Dynamic. Display worship. Parent will be Surprise Valley. Page log SV worship. Surprise Valley. Worship enabled. Submit. Continue. And then we'll add the page to it. Insert content. SV worship. Submit. There. Now if we go to the front end worship. There. Okay. So now the only thing we have left to do is enable this Surprise Valley Campus link in the main menu. So we'll configure this. And go to Access and Pages and uncheck Hidden and check Enabled. So enabled means you can actually access it, like I'm doing here on this other tab by going to the URL. Hidden means it won't show it in the menu. So there's some terminology there I think we were not correct about. So I'm going to hit submit, and if I go to the front end and refresh, under Ministries at the bottom we have Surprise Valley Campus. And oh, we only have 3 there. The next gen's not showing up. Let's go see. Let's go configure next gen. Oh, it's hidden. Okay. That should be fixed. Ministries. There. Now they're all there. So we can click Surprise Valley Campus, which doesn't have any content on the page. I think that was going to have a map on it. If I remember right. I don't see an address. Maybe you can send me the address to the Surprise Valley Campus again. Well, never mind. I have it here. I don't want to add to your to-do list too much. I have it. I can find it, and I'll put the map back in here. Let me just make a note of that. Okay. And we'll just check all these pages. Next gen. Okay. Pastoral care. Okay. Prayer. Okay. Worship. All right. So what I'm going to do, we'll get the Eagle menu up and running. It's going to take a little bit, and I'm not going to do it in this video, but I just wanted to run through that with you to kind of show you how I'm doing that. It'd be really great if I could just take children here and edit it. and change its parent. See, nav parent is not editable here. You can't change it. So I'll probably have to either do it through the database or recreate these menu items down under Eagle Campus. So anyway, I'll do that one way or another. I'll probably try and do this through the database, change the nav parent. And so that'll be that'll be showing up here soon too, and this menu won't be so long like this. We'll shorten that down, and so you can expect to see that update in place here pretty shortly. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what we want to do as far as events showing up. They're showing up on the right side over here on all pages. I know you had talked about tags. There's kind of a difference between tags and ministry and calendar events. I'm not sure which one you want to use there, but the way it's being done right now, you know, I mean, on the high school pages, they're actually editing this. They're going in and editing it, so they can continue to do that. It's not really too big of a deal. Might be even more straightforward for them to do it this way, to just edit a static page that has this stuff on it. I don't, you know, rather than track down events, and kind of nice to have them expire and just auto come off the page. But yeah, I don't know. You let me know how you want to do it, and I suppose we could, you know, do a training session with the people whoever's editing these, and say, you know, let them know that we're going to change the way that we're doing it. We're going to do it using calendar events instead of editing a static page, which is how we're doing it now. So, all right, Drew. Yeah, let me know. Thanks.